Greetings, Internet. Today I want to show you my Nightblade Tank build. This is something I've been using for a while, but I haven't done a video on it. Just because I wanted to use it more before I really made a video on it, but also just because I haven't had the time to make videos lately. So I haven't made anything for almost 2 months. Let me stay over here so I don't pull anything. Yeah, for almost 2 months I haven't made anything. The reason for that is I got pretty sick, so my voice was fucked in the first month, and then I also started university in September, and then I'm coming really close to being done with my book. So like once I'm done with that, it can probably be released like next month or something. So I've been really busy. University is taking up most of my time, but yeah, so that's why I haven't made anything in quite a while. I don't really have time to make this video. Like, I should be working, but I kind of want to make something. Plus, update 12 is out, so it's really exciting. I wanted to show off this new helmet, which is really cool. Yeah. Alright, so let's get started. Let's start with the gear. So you want to have as much heavy as you can on your armor pieces, but you can actually see my helmet and shoulder here are medium and light. So actually I only have 3 heavy pieces, which are my shoes, my chest, and my legs. You need to have 5 for the bonuses, like rapid mending, for example. Like, you won't get this unless you have 5 heavy pieces. So I need to get my helmet and shoulder in heavy as well. But yeah, so for helmet and shoulder I run the Swarm Mother. As I said, I need these in heavy. You want to have as much heavy as you can. The reason for that is Constitution. So this basically gives you resources returned when you take damage, depending on how many heavy pieces you have. So you can see right now I have 558. If I put on these 2, it goes up to 930. So that's why you want to do that. Okay, then I have Tavis Favor. I have all of them in sturdy. I have legs, shoes, chest, and then weapons. And a double bar sword and shield. Wait, why is that? Hold on. There we go. You see my sword and shield here are Order of the Hour. It looks really cool. And then the other is Dromothra style. The Tavis Favor pieces I have are Heavy Bosmer. So yeah, I have Tavis Favor 5-piece, as you can see. And the 5-piece here is when you dodge an attack, you receive Blessing of Tawa, generating 9 ultimate over 3 seconds. Then belt and gloves, as well as jewelry, are all werewolf hide. And this does when you take damage, you generate 5 ultimate, and this can occur every 5 seconds. Basically, it means if you're always taking damage, you generate 60 ultimate every minute, which is really nice. It goes really well with Tavis Favor. So yeah. Also, the Swarm Mother is basically when you block an attack from an enemy that's 5 meters away from you or more, you will then chain them to you with these spider silk strands, basically, that shoot out and pull them. And this happens every 2 seconds, which basically means that if you're not a Dragon Knight, you now have some way of chaining enemies, which is not something we've had before. And this means that I'll probably be playing my Nightblade Tank a lot more, because Nightblade Tanks are a lot better at at resource management, and they're a lot more interesting with their abilities. They're really good for group synergy, stuff like that. So yeah, so that's the gear. You can also see I use Crusher enchant on my weapons. And yes, they're daggers, because my character is tiny, so it looks like a sword. Because, it's kind of funny. My character is a Bosmer, so I made it as small as as it would allow me. So it's like I'm playing a child, basically. For my skills, on my main bar I have Pierce Armor, Refreshing Path, Structured Entropy, Absorb Magic, Inner Rage, Soul Harvest. The reason why I have Refreshing Path is because if we go into Shadow Barrier, it says activating a shadow ability grants major resolve and major ward. Yeah, and then it says the duration is increased for each piece of heavy armor equipped, which is really nice. Let me actually see how much it is increased. Put these on. Oh, that's quite significant. Yeah, so like 2 seconds, so it's about 1 second per piece. That's pretty nice. I actually did not know that. But yeah, so if we look at our armor right now, it's quite low because you know I only have 3 heavy armor pieces basically. But yeah, so this is what it's at right now. We can then use this, and then goes up by 5k in both of them. It's really nice. Plus, it's a heal over time, Refreshing Path, and it heals other people, so it's quite nice. The one downside to being a Nightblade tank is that you don't really have that good self heals. You have, you know, Refreshing Path, Entropy, maybe Funnel Health, Soul Siphon, Ultimate, or Sap Essence, but you know, Sap Essence is pretty expensive. Anyway, next bar we have Heroic Slash for ultimate regeneration, siphoning attacks, Mirage, absorb magic, structure entropy again, and Warhorn. But I mean, this ultimate could be whatever. I usually run Soul Siphon when we're not trying to get the most DPS. Also, you can see my Warhorn is not morphed yet, which I need to get that done. One thing, by the way, I wouldn't run the Swarm Mother if I was doing a trial. If I was doing a trial, I would run Bloodspawn instead, because then you could get as much ultimate as you want it. It's still really fast with this setup, but you don't get any benefit from Swarm Mother in trials because you can't chain those adds because they're all immune to it. Also, I'm going to show you a cool trick with the siphoning attacks for generating resources. And you can see Mirage is what we have to trigger Tava's Favor, but also it gives us Major Resolve and Major Ward. So if we do this and then that, we then get even more in these two. And then obviously you can tell if we had more heavy pieces, it'd be even higher. And then if we had Bloodspawn procced, it'd be even higher. Basically, usually when I run this setup with Bloodspawn, if Bloodspawn procs, I go like 4k over spell resistance cap, I think. So it's really nice. Okay, yeah. So let me sort of show you the Swarm Mother first. I think. Just see if we can get this guy to throw in. Don't you throw a dagger or something? We just want him to do a heavy ranged attack. Come on. Oh my god. Could you just... I'm trying to, like, get this set to proc. This guy's, you know, obviously melee, so it doesn't work. Come on, throw a dagger. I'm pretty sure these guys throw daggers, don't they? Ugh. Oh well. I'll find a different one that's ranged. Oh yeah, so let me just spam away all my stam here, so I can show you the trick with siphoning attacks. So siphoning attacks is really powerful, even on a tank, because it regenerates a ton of resources, you know, both magic and stam, whenever you do a light or a heavy attack. And it has a small chance to do it on, you know, just any ability that does damage. Okay, so watch this. I'm blocking, light attack. You can basically animation cancel a light attack, and then if you time it well enough, you can still be blocking, you know, most attacks. Obviously you don't want to do this on a trial boss, but in most other cases this is perfectly fine. And this basically means that you will never really run out of resources if you keep doing that. So it's extremely nice. Oh yeah, let's show you the ultimate regen with Bloodspawn. Let me just use my ultimate here. Do I have a timer? I do have a timer on this tune. Okay, you ready? Just gonna pull all these guys. Just start the timer. And we're going to 200 and... what was it? 250 ultimate. Let's just see how long this takes. Wait, we also have potions. Drinking a potion as a Nightblade gives you 20 ultimate. I think we're gonna accidentally kill one of these guys in a second. Maybe we'll kill all of them before we even build the ultimate. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that took 36 seconds to build 250 ultimate. Basically what that means is that you can usually keep Warhorn going all by yourself with this setup, which is really it's really silly. Like, I mean, it's crazy fast ultimate regen, even faster than I can, you know, get on my Dragon Knight. So yeah, that's one reason why I really like the Nightblade, because they have crazy fast ultimate regen. One of the things that I did was where is it? Yeah, Catalyst. Yeah, drink a potion that gives you 20 ultimate. It's really nice. So basically, every 45 seconds you get 20 ultimate from drinking a potion. Oh, if you drink a potion all the time. You could also see it. I don't have most of my trees maxed out. I do have all the abilities I need. Like, some of these are okay. The transfer is okay. It gives you 2 ultimate when you use a siphoning ability when it's maxed out, but it has a 4-second cooldown, which is kind of annoying. Oh yeah, let's find a ranged target so I can show you this stupid helmet here. I did not want to pull those guys. Here's a guy with a bow. Hey, there you go. If we just keep staying ranged here, you can see every single time he hits us, it's going to shoot out those webs. Obviously he gets CC immune, but you know, it happens every 2 seconds you take damage. So, you know, it's really nice. Basically this means, you know, you'll just keep everything stacked by just standing in one place and just holding block. Oh yeah, just as a sort of, again, I guess proof of what this thing can do. So with this build, before the Swarm Mother helmet, I've tanked the Warrior and HRC on Veteran. He hits extremely hard, so if you've tanked that before, you'll know what that means. You know. So this build is capable of doing that. I've tanked the axes as well, so it's capable of doing that as well. I haven't tanked anything in Maw, but honestly the bosses there don't hit that hard, except for the last boss if you don't have a second tank to help you block the Shadow Barrage. But yeah, so this build is quite capable, and hopefully anyone watching who wants to tank as a Nightblade now has a little bit of inspiration to go off of. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go get back to my studies. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully it won't be too long before I make another video. See ya!